What was your experience like with it? When did you hear about it, and what type of? Because you moved your cars, right? You moved,
Yeah,
and I know
yeah.
you're a
I'm a
collector
car
of
guy.
cars. You're a
Yeah,
car
yeah.
guy, right?
Uh-huh.
So like, where did you move your cars to?
Well, because I got so many,
Yeah.
I've got like a couple here in Pasadena, but I moved like my '63 Volkswagen Notchback. I moved that to Baldwin Hills, like
Mm.
just above Jim Gilliam Park. I got a
And
garage
where do
out
you live,
there.
first of all? Like, what area?
I live in
I
South
mean, I know, but
Pasadena.
for
Yeah,
people
yeah.
to
No, I
understand.
got you. I live in South Pass, right off of Orange Grove Boulevard, which is the Rose Bowl Parade pathway.
Right.
They call it Billionaire Row because they got all these crazy mansions on there.
Right.
So the beautiful thing about where I was situated. So first I heard about the fire just flipping on the news.
Right.
I watched.
You
I
heard it from
turned
it
the
first on
stuff.
the news, not from any friends that
Nah,
texted, nothing like that. Okay,
nah.
go ahead.
I just turned on the news and bam, there it was breaking.
Right.
Palisades, is on fire.
Right.
But for me, I was like, oh, they must have lit something in the back. But to
Right.
see it turn in a matter of like minutes to these houses
Just
got to
what it is.
evacuate
Yeah.
and they're about to be burned down. I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you just saw the
Unbelievable.
winds. I hear the winds, and it's just.
Yeah.
It looked like a firestorm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Like embers just flying everywhere. And that's why I was like, oh, and then they so pally.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Nothing has ever made me panic more than seeing fire, for real. I was on an airplane and almost crashed a few years ago. Just so you know about that. On that plane, I accepted. I accepted my fate. I was like, this is what it is. I led a great life. Let's do this. I'm ready. It was no panic in me until I thought about my work. But I'm only making the comparisons because I saw the Hollywood fires start.
Mm-hmm.
We was up on a summit area, me and my friend Darren, so we went to the summit and we wanted to see how it was looking in the sky, the Palisades. And while we're looking at the Palisades, then I look to the left, I'm like, yo, what's that over there? Like, Darren, look at that. And this small little spark happening, and I'm like, hold up. I was like, where is that? Because I knew that's in the direction of where we live.
I think that's when I called you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Did I say something? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, 'cause
yo,
I was
that's another,
listening. You was like, hey, hold up. Is it them fire trucks going up Franklin?
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, yo, wait. Hey, let me get you back.
Yeah. Let me hit you back. Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Man.
But see, he still wanted to see that fire. Now, Darren's from Oregon. He's been in forest fires.
Right,
So he was like, oh, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. He's from England, but we'll be all right, mate. Just come on. So, all right. So we're driving near the area, towards the area. We're getting closer and closer. And when we hit Hollywood and Highland around that area, man, it was just right up on us. And I had no idea how fast fire spreads. And when I saw how fast it spread, that panic went in me like nothing else, man. Like I said, I was calm on my plane. I guess because the initial like okay, if I'm getting out of here, that initial boom. But yo, I ain't trying to be burned alive.
Right.
For real.
Yeah.
No, because you don't initially die as soon as you get burned. You're there for about a minute feeling that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
You're melting.
Yeah, I turned to him. I was like, yo, go home. And he was like, yeah, and he was right. So in going home, then we hit Franklin, and then going up to the Hollywood sign, a fire truck cut in front of us and followed us all the way up to the hill, to the sign.
Right.
And we was like, yo, we need to evacuate immediately. Dude, I've never been in a panic like that. Dude, I just pulled all the wires out, got all the studio stuff, I just yanked it out.
Because by then, you seen what had happened in the
seen what had
Palisades.
happened.
And
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
like, oh, man, that's
Yeah.
too coincidental.
That's too coincidental.
Somebody done went and said
Somebody's
that.
doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about the first one or the second one.
Right.
We were
Eaton.
saying like
Yeah, that's
that
Eaton,
may
which
have
is
been a
above
power
Altadena.
line.
Yeah.
Right. But that one in Hollywood, like, oh no, man,
because that was intentional.
Yeah, that's intentional. And these other ones, I think, are
West
intentional
Hills,
too.
that was intentional.
That's intentional, right? Yeah, because they've arrested arsonists.
Yeah,
because they want that sign. They want that sign more than anything.
Burn, Hollywood, burn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
if you cut the head off the dragon, then everything else falls.
Yeah,
that's how I think a lot of them are thinking.